I once saw a man standing alone on a train platform at dusk. The train had just left. Most would have looked anxious, checking the clock, glancing around, pacing. But not him. He didn't even blink. He stood tall, hands in his coat pockets, eyes fixed on the horizon, like he knew something the rest of the world had missed. There was no frustration, no second guessing, just a calm nod to himself, as if to say, this too is part of it. He didn't try to run, to call, to explain. He didn't even check the schedule, because in that moment, it wasn't about the train. It was about the choice to no longer be ruled by what seems late or lost. It was a man who knew when you stop chasing, life starts responding. When you decide that all is well, the world aligns around that choice. He walked away slowly, not in defeat, but with the quiet confidence of someone who has already arrived. Not at the destination, but in the knowing. That image never left me, because I realized he wasn't waiting for a train, he was training reality. He wasn't late, he wasn't early, he was aligned. And that alignment, you don't get it by force. You don't earn it by effort. You choose it. Like the man on the platform, you decide that the train you need will come because you already belong where it's going. You decide that timing isn't against you. Timing is waiting for you to stop doubting. And then you walk through life like you've already arrived. Not because of arrogance, but because you're no longer asking for permission to exist in your desire. You speak less, you prove nothing, you correct no one, because you understand now, creation doesn't respond to noise. It responds to certainty. So the moment you choose, really choose, life begins moving on your behalf. The unseen starts rearranging. The delay was never in reality. It was in your decision. So ask yourself, are you still waiting on the train? Or have you finally become the one it's been waiting for? You're not waiting to assume, you're not trying to assume, you are already assuming. Right now, every moment of every day, you are living from some assumption about who you are. What's possible? What always happens to someone like you? So let's pause and look. What are you assuming right now? That it takes time, that you need to fix something first? That it's hard? That it's not working yet? These are all assumptions. They feel like observations, but they are orders. Because consciousness does not reflect what is true. It reflects what is assumed. So ask yourself, what am I assuming without knowing it? What do I expect without questioning it? What would happen if I replace that with something bold? Now, breathe. Let's clean the inner slate. Say slowly, I no longer assume lack. I no longer assume delay. I no longer assume disappointment. I assume wealth. I assume love. I assume power. I assume ease. Feel those words. Let them not be hopeful, let them be neutral, natural. This is who I am now. Not because I feel it, not because I earned it, but because I assumed it. Now imagine a scene in your life, any scene, but instead of hoping, instead of questioning, assume. Assume that it goes beautifully. Assume that it's already yours. Assume that the unseen is moving now. Say it. I do not assume with fear. I assume with calm. I do not chase, I declare. I do not wait, I live from the in. Now, breathe again and realize you were never asked to be perfect, only to be deliberate. You are always assuming, so choose wisely. Tonight, sleep in the assumption of the one who chose, not the one who tries, but the one who decided. You have crossed a line that cannot be uncrossed. You have shifted from asking to knowing, from waiting to allowing, from hoping to assuming. And because you have assumed, it is already so. So rest, not as someone becoming, but as someone who has already become. The world will respond, it must, because you already have.